Today, we're plowing the old-fashioned way. No modern reversible plows, no GPS, and no hired workers. Just me, the Zetor 7745 Turbo Plus, and a classic 4-furrow plow. This is how fields were plowed back in the day, where every furrow had to be carefully planned. If you love Farming Simulator and enjoy realistic farming, you're going to like this. Now, let's head to the field, and I'll show you how to plow the traditional way, slow, precise, and done right. Before we start plowing, we need to estimate the middle of our field. This is important because we'll begin our first furrow from there. It doesn't have to be perfectly accurate, just close enough to keep things balanced. Finding the exact center can be tricky, but a good guess will do the job. Once we have a rough midpoint, we can set up our plow and get started. Now that we've found the middle of the field, we won't start plowing right at the edge. Instead, we'll move forward into the field by about the length of our plow. This will make sure we can finish the key furrows neatly on both sides later. Once we're in position, we can lower the plow and begin. This type of plowing is mostly used for smaller fields and farms that don't need large tractors and big plows. But it's also fun and keeps us engaged in the game. After all, a game isn't a game if it's not interesting, and we make it interesting by improvising. The Zetor 7745 Turbo Plus and these plows are not part of the base game, they're mods. You can find the plows in the game's downloadable content, but the tractor isn't available by default. I'll leave a link in the description so you can easily find and download it. It's a good idea to follow a straight line to keep the furrows neat. But since we're plowing the old-fashioned way, it doesn't really matter how perfect they are. The most important thing is to enjoy the process and have fun with this classic style of plowing. When we reach the end of the field, we won't drive back over the same furrow. Instead, we'll simply turn around and plow in the opposite direction. This way, we keep moving forward and make steady progress without repeating the same line. Line up with the furrow so that your right wheel slightly ride over it. Then, lower your plow and simply keep going. This way, you maintain a steady path and continue plowing smoothly. Just a quick reminder. In the description, you'll find a video with all the details about my giveaway, where you can win a DLC, what will be released on March 11th. Be sure to check it out for information on how to participate. The same process repeats when we reach the end of this furrow. We just keep going in circles until we reach the very end. If your furrows aren't perfectly straight, there are tricks to straighten them out, but we won't get into that now. Let's move on to the finishing furrows on the sides. We're almost done with the field, but we've nearly used up the fuel tank too. It's been fun, and it took a while, but now let's finish off these easy final furrows. It's simple, just head to the end, where the ground is flattest, and start your furrow. Keep plowing until you've finished what we left behind. It's normal that you'll drive over some of the furrows, but it's interesting because the tractor behaves a bit differently. It's not all easy, requires a bit of technique. Just repeat the same process on the other side of the field. And of course, once you're done, don't forget to fill it up with fuel, and make sure to clean it since it'll be pretty dirty after all that work. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more videos, and check out the giveaway in the description.